Welcome to America Needs Fatima, the servant of Paris. Hello, my name is Antonio, and today I want to tell you a very beautiful story. It's a purgatory story, and one that came down to us by the hand of Abbe Postel. Abbe Postel, he's a priest. He's the translator of the works of Father Rossignoli, who wrote a book on the souls of purgatory. Well, the servant of Paris is a young woman, and we don't have her name. So, for the sake of this story, let's call her Marie. She was French. Marie was raised Catholic, and she, from a very young age, she adopted the custom of having a mass said every month for the souls of purgatory. Now, she always would include a very specific intention, which was that the Mass was being said for those souls who were closer to their deliverance. So, in other words, she was very much interested in getting these souls, to heaven quicker. So, Marie was a servant girl, and she was working for a good family. And this family, at a certain point, moved to Paris. They lived in the interior. At a certain point, they moved to Paris, and they brought Marie with them. Well, shortly afterwards, God decided to try Marie and sent her a illness. Marie became very sick, and so much so that she ended up in hospital for about a month. Well, during that month, Marie also unfortunately lost her position. And with her position as a servant, she lost her resources. When she finally left hospital, she was pretty much destitute. She had no money. She had about 20 sous, which may be around $10. And she didn't even know where to go. So she started to inquire for a position, looking for a situation for herself. And she was told that there was a specific region, neighborhood of Paris where she would most likely find employment. So she directed her steps, towards that neighborhood. But she passed in front of a church, the Church of Saint Eustache, Catholic church. And because she was a very devout Catholic, she went in to pray, most likely, to ask God to help her in her situation. And while praying there, her eyes she saw a priest who was by the altar arranging things. And the sight of that priest reminded her about her mass for the Holy Souls, which she had not offered that month because she had been sick. Well, and then she also realized that that was the exact day that she would usually have a mass said. Well, here is where the debate, within her soul, her heart, as to what to do. She had almost no money at all, and what to do. So, but she was a very pious woman, and she decided then to offer her last money for the soul. So she went up to the sacristy, asked the priest to celebrate the Mass, gave him the rest of her money as a stipend, and that was it. The priest was actually able to say the Mass that same day, so she stayed and was present during the Mass. This is a custom that she also had in the past. Whenever the priest was celebrating a Mass that she had requested, she would always make a point of being present during the Mass. So after that, she left, and now she started looking for a situation. Again, remember, she didn't even have a penny now. She was totally penniless, had no food, no place to stay, nothing. So while she was looking around and asking people, out of the blue, a young man approached her, and asked her, "Miss, point blank, are you looking for a situation?" She was very surprised, but she said, "Yes, I am." Then the young man gave her an address and told her, in this house, there is a lady who will suit you very well. She is in need of your services. Well, the young man just turned around and disappeared without even waiting for an answer. He just disappeared amongst the crowd. Well, Marie, directed her steps towards that address. She found the address, and as she was climbing the steps to ring the bell, another young woman came out, but she was very angry, complaining, and so on. So that unsettled Marie a bit, but she rang the bell anyways, and in a few seconds she found herself in front of the lady of the house, who asked her, how can I help you? Marie then told her, says, look, ma'am, I was told that you were in need of some help. Well, that totally puzzled the older lady, the lady of the house. She said, but, this morning I was in no need of any help. It was only in the last half hour that I had to discharge the girl that you just saw, because she became so insolent that I had to let her go. So how is it that you know? So Marie told us, about the young man who had approached her, and which puzzled the lady even more. And then Marie, began to look around, and her eyes fell upon a portrait of the same young man. So she pointed to the portrait. He says, ma'am, that's the young man who approached me. When she said that, the lady let out a scream and almost lost consciousness. Well, after a few minutes, after she recomposed herself, the lady asked Marie to retell the whole story, including her devotion to the souls in purgatory, and specifically about the young man whom she had seen. Well, Marie retold the story, and after this, the lady stood up, came close to Marie, embraced her, and told her, my dear, you will not be my servant. From this day on, you will be my daughter, because that young man is my only son who died 2 years ago. And I have no doubt that your prayers, and specifically the mass that you had the priest say this morning, relieved him from purgatory, and he came down, in gratitude, and offered you this work in gratitude for what you did for him. So from this day on, you will be my daughter. And the story doesn't tell us what happened afterwards, but most likely they got along very well, of course, as we may imagine. But this is a beautiful story that tells us how grateful the holy souls can be, all right? How grateful they are. And with this, I want to remind you that American Needs Fatima is currently running a campaign for the holy souls. So, below this video, I left you a link. Please click on this link, and that will take you to the Holy Souls Registry page. Now, what I want to strongly encourage you to do is to list on this page all the relatives, friends, all the people in your life who have passed away and who may very well be in purgatory, because they will receive tremendous benefits. To begin with, we have a priest a good friend of ours, who is celebrating a Mass every day of November. In other words, 30 Masses for all the souls in purgatory listed in our Holy Souls Registry page. In addition, we also convoked a very large group of our Fatima family members who have pledged to pray for the souls in purgatory in the registry throughout the whole year. Last I checked, we were getting close to about 6,500 people, and this number continues to grow. So just think of this. When you put a name of one of your loved ones or one of your relatives or friends on this list, they will benefit from 30 masses and the prayers of, at this time, more than 6,500 people. So this is very big, all right? So I ask you to please consider right now. Don't leave it for later, because you may forget and souls in purgatory will continue suffering. So click on the link and make sure you remember everyone that you know who has passed away and put their name on this list. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please do so you don't miss the next story, which this month is going to be on the Holy Souls. Thank you so much. And again, click on that link. Don't leave for tomorrow what you can do today. And hope to see you soon. God bless.